These are all school kids dealing. They hide it in their cars. They hide it all over. The little 3 kids up against the fence. That little kid right there. Look, they all turn their heads. You'd be surprised at the ages of the children. 8, 9, 12, 13. And these kids are hardened criminals.
Mrs. Sneed is upstairs already.
Five months after introducing philosophy to his 8th graders, Brooke has broken through that wall of hostility. His no-hopers have shown a potential to learn that no one predicted.
Stretch! Give it all you have. Okay, relax. Okay, what about down to the floor? Move back so that you don't have an accident. Down to the floor, and I'm not going to go down. Okay, and up. Okay, now the blood is circulating, yes? Yes. Let me see the faces. Great. Okay.
For 5 weeks, the class have been debating a subject they chose themselves, sticking together, and the ethical problems this raises.
You shouldn't tell your friend first because your mother had experience having you. So your friend can't tell you that you should have a baby or not?
That's when I'm talking about the situation, who to talk it over with, so they could, because a young person could understand maybe the situation you in. Your mother probably wasn't never in a situation that you was in right then.
If your friend have a baby, she could probably tell you how she told her mother first and see if her mother was like your mother. I don't think you just go tell your mother first. I think you
her mother and your mother might be different.
I think that you should always tell your mother, because what if the advice that your friends are giving you is the wrong advice? And your mother should know better than they should. I think that when you talk to a person and get the advice from your friend, I think you should first think about it, see what type of mother you have and how your mother works things out with you. Like, it depends on like how your mother is. If you know your mother is mean and somebody give you a certain advice, you know that your mother means, so you just twist it around and make it into the way that your mother thinks, so that you won't get into much that.
Why is that necessary if we're going to deal with respect, understanding, honesty, friendship?
Alicia told us before that she always was going to depend on her mother, and that she always was going to tell everything to her mother first than anybody else. And now she's on here saying that she was going to tell her friend first before she tell her mother.
She probably won't understand about the situation, me coming home pregnant at the age of 15. But you said I'ma still depend on my mother, but the fact is, everybody gonna be scared to tell their mother that situation. But still, I'll still go to my friend, but my mother gonna find out anyway or another, because your stomach gonna grow. And if you don't talk to your mother the day you know you're pregnant, I'll go to my friend, but it's that your mother's still gonna find. You can't hide nothing from your mother unless it's not nothing.
But who'd understand more, your friend or your mother?
I'll make my own decision. I feel what's right for me.
What do you need most to determine what's right for you? When you think about something, when you do what's right for you, okay, what do you depend on? What do you need most to help you do that?
A caring person that you think will understand you.
But what do you need?
First you gotta think about what the consequences are going to be.
Okay, now
what's going to happen to you.
All right.
It's not a community of conformity. It's not a community of solidarity where everybody feels the same and has the same ideas and sensations and so forth, but where there's a division of feeling, there's a complementarity of feeling and of thinking, so that they rely on each other and they depend on each other. It's very much like a team, where there are certain people who are good at passing and others who are good at running, and they depend on each other. They know they can count on each other. And that's the kind of community we need to create.
We've talked about trust and honesty and depend, but is there another word when we Is there a synonym for that, for what we're talking about? One word. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, loyalty. Yeah, wonderful. All right. What's about loyalty? Is loyalty important in sticking together?
Yes.
Why?
With loyalty, you can have trust, and
Loyalty involves all the criteria of a friendship.
Yeah, Kareem. Wonderful. All right. Okay, and what's with the criteria of friendship?
honesty.
Okay. But in the room together here, is there loyalty?
Yes.
Is there loyalty?
Most of the time it's loyalty in here. But on one of the off days that we come in here, people don't listen to each other. So that's not showing loyalty to the other people in the class.
So would you say loyalty could be categorized as being constant or not constant?
Not constant.
Then is it loyalty?
Yeah.
But even though it's not constant, should it be constant?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because if you have loyalty, then you could talk, you could understand each other without letting it get out of hand. I agree, because say for instance, while we're talking about philosophy, say for instance, I don't agree with what Lisa's saying, but I'm wrong about what I'm saying. I'm wrong, and she's right. Mm-hmm. And in order for me to understand what she's saying and agree with her, I have to have loyalty and listen to what she's saying.
Kareem?
I say there should be loyalty because we're all in here collectively as one relationship. We're dealing with one relationship, and loyalty should be in here every day.
It's been 5 weeks now, and it's almost as if that is what actually occurs, then this has done what it should do. And
well, it seems to look like it's going in that direction.
Well, yeah.
How do you feel?
I think it is too, but there's a lot of pain involved. I mean, it's not the easiest kinds of things
to realize.
No, not only to realize, but once we get it all out, and then realize that we can go from a specific kind of concrete situation that's out there, which we started from, to ourselves, that it can be directly applied.
Okay.
That we do it. If we do it here, it can be done anywhere.
Very good.
You don't have to wind up being second best when you can be first best. But you've got to have some goals there. You have to start thinking about it today. What do you want to be, honey?
A lawyer. A lawyer.
Did you hear what she said? No. She said she wants to be a lawyer. She wants to be a lawyer. But in order to do that, when does she have to start? Huh? Right now. All right. Do you understand what I'm talking about, choices? I want you to be a success in life. You can be anything anybody else can. There's no difference in you and anyone else. I want you to strive to be the best that you can. Okay? You do that?
Frank Walter's faith in philosophy for children is paying off. Brooke Bertolet's no-hopers have found their voice, and with it the self-esteem that is necessary for learning.